Alright guys, we're going to cover the big Marvel panel that happened last night. Sadly, I couldn't cover it live because I was working, selling those tickets to Deadpool and Wolverine, you know. But it was very fun. But I was so excited hearing all the news. All my coworkers and I were talking about it and getting excited and just geeking out and talking about it. But the first panel that they did here that we're going to talk about, we're going to go in order, was Captain America Brave New World. And I'm going to skim through it because it's 43 minutes long. But let's, I'll just kind of talk about, they just kind of introduced the cast. And they bring out Anthony Mackie. The big moment everyone was talking about was when they bring out Ross. Where is he? So they did show a clip, I believe, of Red Hulk giving a speech as the president to like the news channel, like a live, talking to the camera as Red Hulk as a president, which was in front of the White House. And they're talking about it's a scene where they talk about the Celestial that we see in Eternals and how it's made of adamantium and how I guess the government's interested in that. So that's intriguing to me. But yeah, this video, we're not going to look at the footage. I'll do a separate thing of that.
If you're a web designer, here.
But yeah, they kind of can't really talk about the movie, which was like the sad part about most of this panel. The answers were all the same, like, it's great, I can do this and that. They really had to tiptoe as usual. But it's also so early, and far out. They can't even talk about what the asterisk means at the end of Thunderbolts. I think Feige made a joke about how his son thought it was the Walmart logo because he was wearing a hat. But he said, no, it's like bullets all pointing in a different direction. But the meaning behind that, we'll find out. David Harbour came out all dressed up as Red Guardian, which was one of the big talkabouts of the panel, big moment. Thinking that the other cast was going to dress up was the joke. Sebastian Stan, Florence Pugh. This was kind of like a weird, awkward moment that they. If you guys want to watch this, you can watch the full panel, but we're not going to go over the whole thing. So after the Thunderbolts panel, I don't think they showed any footage for this movie. Maybe no, they did show a trailer. I'll see if we can do a reaction. Maybe. I don't know the description yet, but we'll talk about it. I'll do a separate thing. I'm just kind of covering the Marvel panel and the big news that happens at the end, which we're obviously. Fantastic Four was announced, of course, and Matt Shackman came out because they start filming Tuesday. But the big surprise with that was that they actually had sorry, I hadn't had it down the whole time. They had some test footage and obviously have been able to do some CGI shots, and Marvel has most of their scenes have a lot of CGI, so they do that early. Let's see. They probably got to do some costume fittings. Fans got some cool little bags and artwork stuff. Lots of artwork because that's all they can really do. They bring out the whole cast, which is really fun. Builds the excitement. They brought the Fantastic Car out, which is crazy. We can watch this. I actually missed this part. That's pretty cool. I don't think this is a big spoiler, but it's been out now. But Deadpool and Wolverine had a fun Easter egg that hinted at a Fantastic Car. That's all I'll say. In fact, we may, if you look hard enough in the wastelands, you might find one. Yeah, I love that. That was so cool. So after the big Fantastic Four news and footage that they showed, which we'll do a separate video on. Here, let's just watch this part together. Well, okay, they can't show that little title. But Joe and Anthony Russo are returning as the directors of Avengers. Yes.
It's the reason that Anth and I are standing up here. The name is... As fans of the comic know, Secret Wars is incredibly ambitious. The magnitude of the filmmaking, the vastness of the storytelling, world-colliding epicness, all of this made Joe and I understand that we would need to make another essential movie first in order for all of us to be ready for Secret Wars. Now, there is one very, very important character that is required.
I talked about this 9 days ago. If you guys look, 9 days ago I posted a video on this. We were talking about the potential of this happening. I was right.
The most important character in all of the Marvel Universe. Wait for it.
Come on. Dude, really? Fuck you, Lucy. Jessica Jones. Let's go! Look, I have some comments, like we'll see.
Listen, if we're going to bring Victor Von Doom to the screen, and he's one of the more complex characters in all of comics, right, Kevin? I mean, this is potentially one of the more entertaining characters in all of fiction. If we're going to do this, if we're going to bring him to movie theaters worldwide, then I think we're going to need the greatest actor in the world to play that character. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as proof of the unimaginable possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe, we give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
I love it. I mean, the introduction is so great. Oh, and the sunglasses. I forgot. I love him so. I think we all can't help but love him, right?
room together is for us to help create the greatest possible experience that we can all have together in a movie. So let's get to it. Bring your imagination, your love, and your passion, and we will see you in 2 years. Doomsday.
Oh, I got chills. It's exciting. Even though I have some critiques, I'm excited.
Does anybody have any questions? No. All right, everybody, thank you. Thanks so much.
God damn, that's so cool. Alright, guys. What do you guys think?
Everybody in this room.
What do you guys think? Alright, so I had heard about a rumor going around that he might play Doctor Doom, or return to the MCU as Doctor Doom. And I knew about the infamous Iron Man comic where that does happen in the comics, and there's a run where that happens. And I think it could be really interesting. I'm certainly like, this could either go really bad or really, really well. And I think what Marvel and Disney have been doing, or are doing right now, is picking the safe choices, and they want to recreate that kind of part 1, part 2 experience of Infinity War and Endgame. And who better to do it than the Russo brothers? Now, I think they're a little afraid to pick new filmmakers, diverse ones, too, women. But at the same time, these Russo brothers have wrangled some of the biggest and most characters on screen than Marvel, DC, and any other big movie, ensemble. This is the biggest ensemble on the biggest scale possible, and they certainly have experience in that, and they've done some of the, in my opinion, some of the best Marvel films: Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Like, that's quite the roster of films. And again, like I said, it's a safe choice for all of us in a weird way. You'd kind of expect a bare minimum, but at the same time, I think we were hoping for something fresh and new. It is a little bit, with obviously him being Robert Downey Jr., a villain instead of a hero. One of my coworkers said Robert Downey Jr. is certainly the face of the MCU, and it could bring a lot of people back. And one of my theories, or I saw somebody say, bring Hail Hydra back, or Hail Hydra Cap back, and we get evil Cap, evil Tony Stark kind of, and have an evil Avengers roster fight the Avengers. Red Hulk versus Green Hulk, stuff like that would be really fun. I'm all for whatever they want to do, but like I said, it could also be, really bad. But they're such talented people that I feel like they can pull it off. I'm hopeful, and nonetheless, I'm excited. This introduction on stage was one of the coolest things by far. I love Doom, and I know that the Fantastic Four will be a big part of Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars, of course. I think a lot of people were disappointed that there was not an X-Men or Mutants announcement, but I think in a way that we are getting them. We have been getting them, and we'll certainly see them, I feel like. They have the rights. Why would they not do X-Men in Secret Wars and X-Men in Doomsday? Doomsday might be more Doom Fantastic Four focused, but Secret Wars, you gotta have everybody, and they do. When Endgame came out, they did not have the Fantastic Four, X-Men, and all the goods, and now they can do that. And if you're gonna do Secret Wars, that's your only chance to put them all in one movie. So it would be a real dumb move not to. A huge missed opportunity, but I don't think Marvel was gonna miss out on that. But again, that's just me being hopeful. I think Doom is a big part of Secret Wars and Galactus, and I know they get the greatest villains versus the greatest heroes to fight each other, and there are there's a bit of a Civil War aspect to it as well. And that's why I think it'd be cool to see evil versions of characters we love. And that could be an opportunity where we get Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man up against Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom. Would you guys be cool with that? Would that be interesting? And then like the Hail Hydra Cap versus Cap again, or Johnny Storm, or whoever, you know. But I think, who else is there? I want to see Red Hulk versus Green Hulk would be awesome, and throw in the X-Men and Fantastic Four and all the goods in there is what I want to see. What are you guys most excited for? I'm excited for Thunderbolts. I'm excited for Cap 4. Fantastic Four as well. So many fours. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to do separate videos on some of the trailers that leaked and reactions and stuff. So stay tuned. And I can't wait. There's one more day of Comic-Con, I believe. So I'm sure there'll be some more news tonight. So stay tuned, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.